Hi! Hello, welcome to Rosamond's Mandarin Garden. I'm Rosamond. In our last lesson, we talked about the basic word order rules in Chinese. The typical adverbial word order tends to be time, location, condition or scope, manner or attitude, degree or frequency, target or object, method and verb. For example, 我明天下午在公园门口跟你准时碰面。我明天下午在公园门口跟你准时碰面。在这个问题上不能再跟他多说了。在这个问题上不能再跟他多说了。However, in Chinese, some adverbs are mobile.This means that the focus and the meaning of a sentence can shift depending on the position of these adverbs. Consider these pairs. 他们都不去。他们都不去。他们不都去。他们不都去。周末又看电影。周末又看电影。又周末看电影。又周末看电影。你竟然3点走了。你竟然3点走了。你3点竟然走了。你3点竟然走了。When there are adverbs like 都、又、竟然 in a sentence, their position determines which part of sentence they emphasize. Today we will examine this mechanism in detail. The fundamental logic here is moving from large to small. An adverb can only influence the material after it. It does not affect anything placed before it. With this in mind, let's look at 3 major types of mobile adverbs: range adverbs, frequency adverbs, and modal adverbs. Range adverbs typically follow the subject.to indicate everyone or without expectation, but their placement can shift the focus of emphasis. For example, 我们全明天去。我们全明天去。我们明天全去。我们明天全去。In the first sentence, the focus is time. It emphasizes that everyone has scheduled the action for tomorrow, not today, not another day.In the second sentence, the range adverb appears after the time phrase and before the verb. Now the focus becomes the range of people. It emphasizes that the entire group, not just part of it, will go tomorrow. Consider another pair. 他们全没去。他们全没去。他们没全去。他们没全去。When the range adverb comes before the negative adverb, this produces total negation. None of them went. However, when the negative adverb comes before the range adverb, we negate the idea of all. Not all of them went. Some did, some didn't. Now let's look at frequency adverbs. These adverbs usually sit close to the verb.To describe how often an action happens. For example, 我常常安静地看书。我常常安静地看书。他常常默默地流泪。他常常默默地流泪。But when placed earlier, they modify the larger phrase, shifting what is repeated. For example, 他又来了。他又来了。他又3点来了。他又3点来了。In the first sentence, 又 appears directly before the verb, emphasizing the repetition of the act of coming. In the second sentence, 又 appears before the time expression, so it modifies that specific time slot, meaning the visit happened at 3 o'clock once more. The same principle applies to modal adverbs.These adverbs expresses surprise, something happening contrary to expectation. For example, 你们竟然分手了。你们竟然分手了。你竟然按时到了。你竟然按时到了。In these sentences, 竟然 implies an expectation held by the speaker that was contradicted by the outcome. I thought it wouldn't break up. I thought it would be late. If we move the adverb to the front, its position tells us exactly what is surprising. In the first example, the surprising element is the action. In the second example, the surprising element is the person. At first, these shifts may feel confusing, but the logic is consistent. From large to small, earlier elements frame what follows. Now, based on today's lesson, I have prepared 8 questions. Try to choose the correct answers and see how high your score can be. 第一题，听说你们全班都参加了这次志愿者活动。不，我们什么什么？如果强调这是一部分人参加，哪种说法更为合适 ？A. 没全去 B. 都不去 C. 全没去，选什么呢？这道题的正确答案是 A. 否定副词没在范围副词全的前面，否定的是范围，意思是有一些人去了，但是有一些人没有去。第二题，如果强调大家的时间刚好都凑在了明天，而不是今天，也不是后天，下面哪种说法更为合适 ？A. 我们全明天去 B. 明天我们全去 C. 我们明天全去，选什么呢？这道题的正确答案是 A. 我们全明天去。这句话范围词全在时间词明天之前，强调的是时间。如果是其他2个选项，句子的语义重心就移到了范围上，意思是在明天这个时间，所有人不是部分人都会去。我们想要强调的是时间，所以选 A。下一题，你昨晚怎么？太多工作没做完。如果想要强调睡得很晚，下面哪种说法更为合适 ？A. 3点又睡了 B. 又3点才睡 C. 3点睡了又，选什么呢？这道题的正确答案是 B， 因为我们强调的是半夜3点这个时间，所以把频率副词又放在了时间的前面，意思是半夜3点才睡觉这个事情又一次发生了。下一题，如果你惊讶地发现自己的新领导是很久没有联系的同学，下面哪种说法更为合适 ？A. 竟然是你 B. 是你竟然 C. 你竟然是，选什么呢？这道题的答案是 A。我们惊讶的是你这个情况，所以把副词竟然放在前面。B 在口语中也是成立的，但是标准的语序还是选项 A。下一题，以下哪句话表达的是全部否定？所有人都还没去。A. 全他们没去 B. 他们没全去 C. 他们全没去，选什么呢？这道题的答案是 C， 他们全没去。我们这里表达的是全部否定，没有例外情况，所以把范围副词放在主语后否定词之前。下一题，当你发现你的室友在考试的前一晚不但没有复习，反而在打游戏，你感到很意外，你会说 A. 竟然你在打游戏 B. 游戏你竟然在打 C 你竟然在打游戏，选什么呢？这道题的答案是 C。这里我们想要表达惊讶的是打游戏这件事，不是谁在打游戏，所以把副词竟然放在了动词的前面。下一题，以下哪个句子强调的是你们总在周末这个时间点去爬山，而不是平时 ？A. 你们周末又去爬山了。B. 你们又周末去爬山了。C. 周末你们又去爬山了，选什么呢？这道题的答案是 B。我们想要强调周末这个时间点，所以把频率副词又放在了前面，意思是在这个时间上行为的又一次发生。下一题，餐厅服务员问：你们这桌菜都上齐了吗？你发现还缺一个菜，你会说 A. 全没上， B. 没全上， C. 都不上，选什么呢？这道题的正确答案是 B. 没全上。这里我们想要表达的是部分否定，所以把范围副词放在否定副词的后面。大家都选对了没有呢？ That concludes today's lesson. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Your support means a lot to me. See you next time. Bye. Bye.